Dragon Ball Episode 5. The hype is finally coming true, my Z fans. This episode is actually pretty sick because we get to see not just Goku transform to a Super Saiyan for a split second, which we will definitely talk about, but we also get the news that the Z Fighters will be coming to help Goku inside his adventure during the Demon World. What is up, my Z fans? Welcome back to another review for Dragon Ball Daima. Before we begin, I want to apologize for my voice. I am sick right now, so I'm trying my best whatever I can. But man, this episode was pretty interesting. Now, before we begin, I want to talk about Pansy. Pansy is supposedly the new character demon who's going to join Goku and everyone else during his adventure. At first, when I see Pansy, I find her to be just as annoying as Pan. But the thing with Pansy is that she is 80 years old. It was like, wait, what? She's older than Goku and everyone there too? What's going on? Obviously, you don't count the Supreme Kai's age. He is older than everyone there. But the fact that Pansy is that old shows you just how the demon world ages, and we learn that demon people actually live up to 1,000 of years. So that's interesting. So when they took only 9 years of their life, it was like, oh man, you only have 100 years, you're taking that much, what's wrong with you? But now come to think of it, 1,000 of years and you take 9 years of your life, that's nothing. You can live for 1,000 years. What's wrong with that? So even Goku felt dumb, but oh my god, Goku right here was so funny when he found out that her name is Pansy. He's like, yo, that's like the most weirdest name ever. What the hell's Pansy? She's like, oh yeah, what's your name? He's like, I'm Goku. She's like, that's also weird too. Honestly, Goku sounds sick. Pansy sounds like pants, but with the Z at the end, Pansy. You're like, come on. You could have thought of something better named than Pansy. But one thing very weird about her is that she is the princess of the castle that Goku and everyone was trying to go to. So that's also interesting right there, is the fact that not only is she like the replacement or so of, you could say, Pan, but she's also a princess? No, one thing that got me to laugh really hard right here, I'm pretty sure if Chi-Chi was here, she would have kicked Goku's ass for even attempting anything. The fact that when Goku met with Pansy's dad, he is the king, we'll get to that later on, but he offered Goku to marry Pansy, and Pansy was blushing saying, wait, what's wrong with you, father? While Goku's like, wait, whoa, relax, I'm already married, I got some children, relax. And she's like, wait, what the hell, you're a kid, how do you have a children and stuff? So yeah, it was actually pretty funny how they automatically offered Goku the hands of their own daughter. And honestly, her father reminds me of Ox King. He has the same bigness and silliness, but when it comes to his appearance, he looks a lot like the Supreme Kai that was absorbed by Majin Buu before Shinkai became the Supreme Kai. He looks a lot like him, so it's pretty interesting to see how the king looks like. He's huge, no doubt about that, but it's also interesting to see the fact that the resemblance between him and the Supreme Kai that was inside Universe 7 is uncanny. Now when it comes to King Gomen, honestly man, I was here thinking, okay, why did he steal Dende? What does he need Dende for? Like, he's the king, he rules the entire demon world. Why come to planet Earth and take Dende with you? Am I missing something? Yes, we are missing something. Apparently his plan has been revealed. He is trying to nurture and baby Dende so that Dende can get used to this world and live here. So his one only goal is to make Dende use his power and gift to create new sets of Dragon Ball. Since the current set, no one can use the Dragon Balls because it is protected by those guards, and those guards are very strong, and everyone said that Demon World are really weak. No one's there stronger than Majin Buu, and therefore everybody actually feared Majin Buu. And the fact that they cannot beat those guards to get the Dragon Balls shows you just how weak they are. And because they see that those guards are there, he cannot ever use the Dragon Balls. He's assigned to make Dende be the guardian of one side of the Demon World, so therefore Dende can use his gift and power to create new sets of Dragon Ball. We all know that's not going to happen, but that actually would have been pretty interesting to see if Dende can create Dragon Balls. We do see that he can clearly be the guardian of a Dragon Ball, but creating them, that'll be pretty interesting to see if that ever happens. And you see Dende, he's like a little baby being giving a pacifier, being nurtured and all that. So I felt bad for Dende. I'm like, yo, poor bastard, what is he doing right there? Now, one thing I found really sus, and also Supreme Kai felt the same too, is Glorio. Honestly, my man, what are you up to? Why would you go to such length to help Goku and all? And on top of that, you weren't even invited by the king. He lied to Goku and Supreme Kai saying that he's been invited, but it turns out he actually just infiltrated there himself and be like, yo, I'm here, give me the plane. The only reason why he went to meet Pansy's father, who's a king there in the castle, was so he could get a plane so they could continue on with their adventure. And that's what Supreme Kai told Goku to, don't drop your guard around Glorio. There's something sus about him. I'm just having a sus feeling, so watch your back. Honestly, I hope Glorio's not there to stab them in the back. I think he's a pretty cool character. I'm starting to get used to Gloria, but seeing him be part of the Z Fighter gang and all that, and out of nowhere he's gonna go and stab them in their back, ooh, that'll definitely piss Goku off. Close to the end of the episode, Supreme Kai told the king that he needs his help to give Goku's friend the pin so they could enter the demon world. So what he does, he sends one of his men to go fetch for Goku's friend, and he was using his type of GPS that showed the Kami's lookout, and that's where they all are. Honestly, I got excited when hearing that. I'm like, yes! Finally, we'll get Vegeta, Piccolo, and even Gohan to come to Dragon Ball Daima and be in action. Because if this takes place after the Buu Saga and before the Beerus Saga, technically the strongest character in Daima is Gohan. Because Gohan was known to be the strongest non-fused character during the Buu Saga. And he was even stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Although Goku had 2 months of training before Daima started, in those 2 months was he able to make himself strong enough to be on par with Gohan? Because we all know Gohan definitely doesn't train. He slacked off on that. So it's pretty interesting to see, will Gohan still be the strongest character or not? But I'm happy that Vegeta will finally be entering the battlefield along with Piccolo. This will be interesting. They said they can only bring a few. Definitely gotta bring Gohan, Vegeta, and Piccolo, no one else. Bulma will be like, I wanna come, she's useless, don't bring Bulma. I'll get pissed off, they do. But now let's get to my favorite part. This is what gave everybody the hype, and they're all happy about this episode, and that is Goku transforming into a Super Saiyan. Now, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of disappointed on how he transformed. Like, it was against who? But it was also, I understand why he did it. It was just a toy around. Goku wasn't really serious, because it was very hilarious when Goku told Pansy's father that he's so strong, he will go and beat everyone else that's there and get the Dragon Balls. Pansy's father couldn't believe it, so he decided to put Goku's power into the test. And he gets all his men to go and attack Goku. So it's 1 versus 100 men. And all you see is all those guys charging towards Goku. This was actually funny. It reminded me of the Red Ribbon Saga, where Goku goes and just beats the shit out of everyone that's there. No one could have touched him. He just was easily handling one by one. And from there, they all decided to go grab onto Goku. And that's when Goku decided to, for a split second, transform to a Super Saiyan. And upon doing so, it got Pansy to be so shocked. It got Pansy's father to be so shocked. Supreme Kai was smiling because he already knows Goku's power. He's seen Super Saiyan 3, so what's the big deal of a Super Saiyan power? But Gloria's reaction, that guy did not even flinch. He just like, So I could see why Supreme Kai feels like he's kind of sus, because the fact that Goku transformed to a Super Saiyan, this is your first time seeing this transformation, but you're not really surprised? Oh wait, that's right. You guys probably felt the same, but you have to remember, Gloria was watching the tapes while King Gomo was watching the tapes, and he saw everything that Goku did. So he also seen Goku Super Saiyan 3 power. It's the reason why he's not shocked. I still believe in Gloria. I think he's a good character. And a lot of people try to compare this scene with Dragon Ball GT. How Goku inside Dragon Ball GT went and transformed to a Super Saiyan to fight Legic. Here, there's no comparison. The GT was much better because A, he was fighting a way stronger opponent. B, the way he transformed was pretty sick. He transformed to a Super Saiyan and he was inside that state and he was fighting. Where for here, Goku just transformed to a Super Saiyan for a split second, just so he could get everybody off his ass. And from there, he went right back to his base. And once when he did, everyone got scared. It's like, okay, yo, this guy's too strong. And Goku convinced the king that he is that powerful. So I did see a lot of comparison. A lot of people saying that Daima, Goku going Super Saiyan versus GT. Come on, guys, there's no comparison. The GT was far better. It was stronger, and it was against a stronger opponent. Here, it was against a weaker opponent. So you gotta be realistic right here, and it was just for a split second. I do hope to see more transformation of Goku using Super Saiyan 2, and then even going Super Saiyan 3. It will be awesome. And the fact that Vegeta and everyone's coming to the Demon World, I'm actually very curious and excited to see Vegeta's reaction. Because we all know that Vegeta is very stubborn and all, but what will be his reaction to see everything that's in the Demon World? And how would Gohan and Piccolo handle it? Come on, man, you gotta make Gohan come inside here. I'm getting really excited. One thing I felt bad for Goku and his friends was that once when they finally got the spaceship, they're like, alright, let's go. But idiots filled the spaceship up with so much food that the spaceship malfunctioned and then ended up crashing. But this is good they brought Pansy, because Pansy knows exactly how to fix any broken spaceship and all that, so she'll be there to recover the ship. I'm not worried about that, but I am excited to see what's going to happen next in Dragon Ball Daima. It is moving slow. I hope they can make it a little bit faster. I don't want it to have a 60 episode series. Like, I prefer Dragon Ball Super to come back instead of Daima, so come on and hurry up and finish Daima so we could have more Dragon Ball Super episode. I'll rate this episode a 7 out of 10. It was really interesting, very informational, and it was awesome to see Super Saiyan Goku. Even though it was for a split second, it was so great. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. What do you guys think about this episode? What do you rate it? And what are you guys looking forward towards Dragon Ball Daima? If there's anything you guys like about this video to talk about, please drop me a like. I'll greatly appreciate it. Again, I apologize for my voice. I am sick, but I'm trying my best here, so just bear with me. And if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, click the link in the description and join it. And please check out my backstory, Hero of Z. It is pinned in the comment section below. Check it out. Trust me, you're going to really love that series.